now. How far did we walk? Still sounds like dirt. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything new. Oh, we're going up. Now we got the pitter patter again. We're down, doesn't matter. His eyes look slightly up. Cursor doesn't really tell us where. There we go. Oh, he's looking like up. I kind of want to talk about something else, but this is all new to me. Thought I heard a weird sound. Just the familiar barefoot sound. So we're about to tick down under the last hour of the 190th day. Come on, give me cave. You know how we know it's not the Hall of Eternity? Time is actually ticking here. You know, it's maybe there's a metaphor to the Cave of Eternity too, because it's at the bottom of the cave. It's the safest place we can be, and we get things that we like there. So there's a draw for us to stay there. Freedom is scary. Change is scary. Moving out is scary. Defying convention is scary. Is that what this is about? What's the longing? Is the longing a desire for more? And the king says to wait and wait and wait, and then it'll all end. And you won't be waiting anymore. But you can go and seize what you want yourself sooner. Maybe that's what it's about. Carpe that diem. I should have been counting the footsteps. I should probably be out walking right now myself. That way I'm actually getting exercise for the time that I'm spending focusing on walking. Though, then again, we need to be staying inside right now. Thought the footsteps sounded like they changed again, but they didn't. Are we getting closer to our eyes? Or is that an optical illusion? I can't even tell anymore. I'm going nuts. I feel like we've been walking straight ahead for like 10 minutes. sometimes I feel like I'm seeing stuff, and then sometimes it's like my eyes. It's like a floater in my eye going by. We don't get any special music here. Just the occasional camera drift. Oh. Did I walk behind something? Sounds changed. I really wish I could bring a mushroom into this place. Oh, more cave. Whew. I need to go back and see how long that was. I'm not even like, I don't watch the time because that's, you know, watched pot never boils, as they say. So I haven't been like counting exactly how long, but I have left the darkness behind me. Achievement, leaving darkness. That's right, boyo. We're gonna get out of here. Is that what I think it is? Is that a piece of wood or is that a stair? Coal. I wonder if coal's been dropping in the invisible or in the dark tunnel. Up. It is wood. Is this our last temptation? Go back and make a bed. You know you've wanted rest. You can go home and be comfortable now. Maybe we will. I'm way too far away from the king now, but strangely I don't feel the need to turn back. That's good. That is good. That's what we're going for. You go, Shade. What even is the king? He has no power over you. Hi. I had to move Mr. Miyagi's scratching post today because I'm working from home and I had to clear a little bit of space. So I'm gonna have to figure out another way that he could join us for the stream. There's a ladder. Let me check over here. Is that another Matic? Why would we need so many Matics? There seems to be a hidden passage here. None of the other hidden passages told me there was a hidden passage. I guess I'll go up that ladder in a second. What is this? Oh. This is an old well. Maybe some people from the outside world still use it. I should hope they wouldn't be afraid of me. Well, I think we know that the boy would be afraid of you and the old man would not. Even unlocked the cave. Anything, can't go any further. Go back. Go up that ladder, see what's up. Because if the old man and the boy take turns going to the well, and we see a bucket come down, I don't want to get in the boy's bucket. The face told me not to trust the boy. There's more wood. It's like, seriously, go make your bed. You know you want it. I have to say, I'm actually impressed with how his hands and feet matched up with the ladder rungs. That's the kind of thing that I notice in game animation missing a lot. There it is, the realm beyond the kingdom, the place the king warned me about before he went to sleep. I mean, can we get rid of these rocks? It's the place that we see the inspect stones. What a tragedy, the exit's blocked by granite. Even a mattock won't help me. Here, so close and yet so far. I think we go with somebody, right? How long does it take for someone to pass by? It's like 11 o'clock at night. Do they ever even pass by at night? And let me, let's see, I'm gonna save this place. Man, if we walk home, I'm gonna have to time how long it takes to get home. That way we know how long it takes to get here. Oh, we have to walk back that whole corridor, don't we? Hey, bud. Come on. Come here. Come say hi. Yeah. I want to go back over to the well for a sec. Hey, hey, hey. Don't claw. Don't claw. I haven't been able to give him much attention today. I had to work all day. Hang on, buddy. I'll give you more pets in a second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't climb, don't climb. No. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's nighttime. So, let's save this place. Let's walk home. We got all those books. We can get it to like morning. And also we're at, we'll say 48. Well, we can remember 48:30. See how long it takes to walk home. Not super looking forward to the long dark walk back. It would be nice if it artificially shortens it for us or something. Like, you've done it, you've made it through the darkness, you've proven your confidence, it was really only 50 feet. You know, it's really hard coming back to the longing after playing Animal Crossing every day since it came out. And I think I missed a day or two, but the immediate gratification is so standard for the average video game. And Animal Crossing is no exception to that. I need to bring up Notepad and type in 5830 or 4830. I'm going to forget. There we go. No. No climb. I like this shirt. Don't tear it. But yeah, so we're headed back. What I'd like to do is read books, pass as much time as we can, play music if we have to, but get it to morning time, come back, see if we can catch the old man and the boy walking back and forth to the well. We would come up here at night, wouldn't we? I mean, it only adds to the waiting. Maybe on its surface, the longing is really the player's longing to complete the story. Going back into the cave here, where it obscures your eyes. It's quiet for a second too, almost like it's loading. Which it might. I mean, walk forever right here. No. We entered at roughly, what, like 45, 30? We'll have a pretty good idea. Maybe we can time it where we can get back by, what do you think, 9 a.m., 10 a.m.? If our books last that long. If we're shooting for 10 a.m., then it'll be however long it takes us to walk home prior to that we need to fast forward to. So let's say it takes us 15 minutes. Actually, I feel like it's going to take us 20 minutes to walk home. Then we need to get it to 9:40, or we need to get it to 9 hours and 40 or 9 hours 40 minutes into the new day, which is 14:30. It'll be like 2:09, 14:30, I believe. We don't come across those eyes again. So this Friday, I've talked about it a couple times. This Friday is Resident Evil. We have Final Fantasy before too long. And one thing I could do while we're walking back is I could clear out my City Skylines mods and workshop subscriptions that I want to start over on. But I would rather multitask in a conscious way, talking to the stream, as opposed to... He's looking down, that's interesting. As opposed to just doing something over on the side. I know I don't tune into the streams where nobody's talking. You're super comfy, buddy, but you're really hot. You know, though, I can put his bed back where it was. We'll do that. Okay. So bye-bye. Okay, I'm gonna grab his bed. It's on the other side of the room. Go. There we go. Put it right back where it was. So if he wants to lay there, he can still hang out with us. And then we'll fix the cat cam later. Out for the wheels. He's good. Man, so we started back 7.5 minutes ago. Riveting content, I know. We have to brave this darkness each time. Let's see. What else is in gaming news today? There's a few things we could talk about. What happens when an outbreak ruins your game announcement plans? Theory Bullinger has wanted to make a 16-bit RPG since he was a kid playing Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo. This is Gama Sutra, by the way. Gama Sutra? Gama Sutra. His ambition never changed, even as he worked for several mid-sized game studios in Quebec, developing licensed games like Bionicle Mask of Creation. Concept started in elementary school along with The Messenger, he said, in a recent conversation with Gama Sutra. Both games are in the same universe. Oh, so he made The Messenger, okay. He started Sabotage Studios in 2016 with co-founder Martin Broward, an idea he had been developing as long as he wanted to make a game. The Messenger, a 2D side-scrolling action platformer where you play as a ninja, was an easier project to tackle first. Bullinger wanted to release that game in order to build Sabotage Studios' reputation. The Messenger is a stepping stone. RPGs are a bigger sell, said Bullinger from Quebec City, where his team is working remotely due to the COVID-19 outbreak. I wanted to develop The Messenger with a smaller team and then propose something larger. I brought on everybody by telling them I'd want to make an RPG eventually. Sabotage Studios' The Messenger, that's just a header. The RPG would eventually become Sea of Stars, a pixel art adventure where players take control of one of two characters, one with moon magic and the other with sun magic. Sea of Stars takes place thousands of years before the events of The Messenger. Sabotage Studios announced the game and an accompanying Kickstarter on March 19th. In less than a month, it's already raised twice the amount of funds requested. We're reinvesting everything we made from The Messenger into this, said Bullinger, who's hoping to drum up additional funding and interest in Sea of Stars from Kickstarter. We want to validate that. Originally, the trailer and Kickstarter campaign details were all lined up for announcement the week leading up to the Game Developers Conference in San Francisco. Press interviews were also scheduled to help raise awareness about the game and its crowdfunding campaign. The Sea of Stars team had the embargo set for March 19th, the spring equinox, which resonates with the game's themes of day and night. Then, GDC was postponed due to increasing worry over COVID-19, effectively canceling all of the meetings Sabotage had set up for the week in mid-March. We were very much counting on GDC for the press, Bullinger said. Plus, how often will the stars align for a day that fits the theme of your game? The announcement would have gone off without a hitch if not for the huge impact of the COVID-19 outbreak. After planning the announcement of Sea of Stars for months, GDC's postponement threw Bollinger's plans into a whirlwind. I just realized I'm like leaning way back off camera here. We decided to push through. The team at Sabotage conferred and considered canceling the reveal, pushing it back so they could have more time to polish, set up press interviews, and hopefully get coverage when the news cycle wasn't dominated by the outbreak. This has been the plan forever. We thought about delaying it, but we had worked up to this moment for months, so we decided to push through. The screenshots with the game look really cool. Actually, like, pop that in. Maybe. No? Drag and drop does not work. Okay. Sabotage worked with a PR agency to turn whatever in-person meetings they could into voice calls, scrambled to put together materials to send to the press before they met. Bollinger shot a 20-minute demo presentation where he stood in front of the camera and played the game in one take. The Thursday before their meeting on Monday, March 16th, playing the game remotely wasn't an option, and they didn't have a working demo to send out. Bollinger said he'd been thinking about this concept for the majority of his career and working on the concept for years, so he knew he could convey the feeling and tone of the game through a video presentation. His team wanted the press to get their hands on the game to feel how it played and see how they were trying to address old design problems associated with classic RPGs, but that didn't work out. Bollinger said he wouldn't have been as confident if his heart wasn't tied to this idea. That confidence, he said, stems from building his studio with Sea of Stars in mind. Over the course of 2 years, Bollinger grew his team slowly up to 16 full-time staff, a blend of success from contract projects and The Messenger, which was released across multiple platforms with deals with Xbox Live Game Pass and a free weekend on the Epic Game Store. Bollinger's plan to make his RPG was coming together. 2 of Sabotage's programmers were put on the project in 2018 to flesh out the specific day and night gameplay features where the player could change the time of day in order to use shadows to solve puzzles. Among other features, Bollinger wanted to make sure they could design what he envisioned when he was a kid, including emulating features from games like Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG. And that's a tall order. That'll be pretty cool if they can pull it off. I mean, like I said, the screenshots look really cool. I'd be up for playing this. Still haven't played The Messenger, and I think I own it. I just haven't played it. Chrono Trigger is great because there wasn't a transition when you got into combat. You just started fighting. He said after showcasing 2 smooth combat scenarios with no transitions. In Super Mario RPG, you needed to press the attack button and not just watch an animation when you attack. We wanted to have active input. When I was a kid playing any turn-based RPG, I would always press the attack button hoping it would do something. I wanted our game to have that too. The Sabotage team knew the audience they built from The Messenger wouldn't all be eager to see them switch to developing an RPG. The studio hoped that fans of games like Chrono Trigger would see the connection Sea of Stars has to old 16-bit RPGs. It's okay for everyone to not like the idea, but you need everyone to be clear on what it is. Sabotage knows that their situation is privileged. Many other studios have faced difficulties in light of GDC's cancellation and the greater impact of the outbreak. If the financials of the company hinged on Kickstarter, we may have had more second thoughts moving forward with the plan. Without the success of The Messenger, Sea of Stars wouldn't be possible yet. Using this game as a stepping stone was always a part of the plan. The success sped those plans up despite the outbreak. There are several things Bollinger wished he could have done better for the reveal, but he believes it's key to keep moving. For a situation like this, knowing when something is good enough is important. The one regret that he and executive producer Philip Barclay shared was that they wouldn't be able to celebrate with their team. The saddest thing is that we were pretty hyped. We've been working on this for years. Now everyone is working remotely. We won't get to celebrate. Aw. Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to this. Now, are they announcing that they're working on it? Because, I mean, the Kickstarter was only just recently, right? Let me see. $16 days to go with 9,000 backers. You get a digital copy of the game if you pledge $35. Maybe I'll jump in on that. Coming to PC and consoles in 2022. It's going to take them a couple years to develop. I'll leave that up. Maybe I'll be able to back that tonight. But okay, yeah, there's the... I'm going to add it to my wish list on Steam. Hey, we can see the cave. So we're at 3203. That took us 16 and a half minutes from this point. We still have to walk back. Oh, we have to step on the mushroom again. I almost want to... Like, that's not too cheaty, right? If we look up how long it takes the mushroom to come back. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a quick answer without any spoilers. Aside from the fact that that is kind of a spoiler. The longing. How long does it take for the mushroom to grow? Google immediately just says about 10 hours. Okay. So if we deflate it, then I guess we need to replant it, right? And then if we're leaving around 9:30 like we planned, then it'll be about 10 hours. We just need to make sure we tick over 10 hours from the moment we plant it. So I'll log that time too. And I guess we don't need to bring a mushroom through here anymore, because we can have him auto walk unless he gets into the darkness and decides he can't do it. But I'm assuming he'll be able to. Now it'll be interesting to see if he'll climb up and down where the mushroom is while he's on auto walk, because I feel like I wasn't able to get that to work earlier and I had to actually click to have him climb, or jump rather. But yeah, back to that. Do I own the Messenger? Because that's one that I remember was on my list of games that I would like to try. No, I don't. So I'm gonna put that on my list too. You know, sometimes you read a story like that, and it just makes you respect a company so much more. Yeah, the Messenger came out about a year and a half ago. That on our list. I also wanted to check out Humble Bundle. That there was a new Humble Bundle for relief for the current pandemic. Conquer COVID-19. Someone did a graphic and everything. $30. Into the Breach, Undertale, Hollow Knight, Wizard of Legend, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, The Witness, Super Hot, Tilt Brush, Batman 3, or Lego Batman 3, Killing Floor, Fahrenheit, Darksiders 2, Darksiders, Sniper Elite, This Is the Police, Jackbox Party Pack 2, Stick Fight the Game, Brothers, Party Hard, Worms Revolution, Europa Universalis, Tropico 4, Gnog, Broken Edge, Brutal Legend, Psychonauts, Double Fine Adventure. How many are there? There's a ton. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, Piku Niku, World of Goo, Super Hexagon, VVVVV, Hacknet, The Mortician's Tale, Good Snowman is Hard to Build, Magica, Rebuild 3, Agents of Mayhem, Ducati, Speed Brawl, Hive Swap, Alien Spidey, Stealth Inc. 2, Lost Winds, and Zombotron. Well then. Features $1,071 worth of games and ebooks for just $30. Time left 5 days, 15 hours. Okay. You know what? Maybe, I mean, I own a lot of these already. Maybe I'll contribute that and do like a giveaway on Twitter. All right, let's watch. Are we able to climb? Oh, what if we can't? I feel like we should still replant. If there's a pink mushroom that's not too far away, I'll bring it back. Well, we can't do that. We'd have to pick this first. I don't want to wait 10 hours and then come back and then it's still... Okay, so here's what's going to happen. If we wait 10 hours and we come back and we can't climb the mushroom, then that's where we'll end it for today. And then if we come back, it'll be the same time of day and it'll still be a good time to go. If that makes sense. All of that also is just hinging on whether or not we can make it to 9:30 in the morning. With the books that we have. And what did we determine that was? That was 14:30. 209, 14:30 would be about 9:30 in the morning. So we've been walking back for 24 minutes. So we have to also keep in mind it's going to take more than a half hour to walk back. On our way back, we should, well, I was gonna say we should take a mushroom back with us, but actually on our way back, if there's a problem with the mushroom, then we can replant one of the ones that's already growing up there. They should be grown by then. I have the same curiosity about if anybody else has been streaming The Longing lately. You have one other person streaming it in another language. Looks like maybe that might be Portuguese, but I'm not sure. Yes, it is Portuguese. What videos? Russian, German, Russian, French, English 5 days ago. Kind of far and few between. Italian, a lot of various languages streaming it, which is really cool. I'll back out of there before I see any spoilers. I feel like we're so close to getting out. What if we come back and the king's there? He's just got like a rolled up magazine and he's just hitting his hand. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend.